Something fundamental changed in how wealth gets built. It did not happen overnight, but by 2026, the pattern became impossible to ignore. The people pulling ahead financially were not necessarily working harder or even smarter in the traditional sense. They were working less, because they had figured out how to deploy autonomous systems that worked on their behalf around the clock. This is the AI agent economy, and understanding its core principles could be the most important financial education you receive this decade. The old model said your income was tied to your hours. You traded time for money, and the ceiling was always the same, 24 hours in a day. The new model breaks that ceiling entirely. Autonomous AI agents do not sleep, do not take breaks, and do not have bad days. When properly built and deployed, they execute tasks, generate outputs, and create value continuously. The first principle of building wealth in this economy is accepting that time is no longer just a resource you spend. It is an asset you can multiply. Think about what it means to treat time as an asset rather than a cost. Traditional assets like real estate or stocks generate returns while you are doing something else entirely. Time, when converted into a well-designed autonomous system, behaves exactly the same way. You invest a concentrated block of time up front, building, training, and deploying an AI agent, and that investment compounds into ongoing output without requiring your continued presence. This is the time as an asset strategy at its core. The wealthy in 2026 are not the ones with the most hours available. They are the ones who converted their hours into systems earliest. Every hour you spend building an autonomous workflow today is potentially worth 10 hours of future output. That leverage ratio is what separates passive income in the AI agent economy from passive income in older models. A rental property generates returns, but it also requires management. A well-deployed AI agent requires maintenance, not management. And that distinction matters enormously when you are thinking about scalability. Building actual wealth through AI agents requires understanding 3 layers. The first layer is the task layer, identifying high-value, repetitive tasks that currently consume your time or cost you money to outsource. Content creation, customer communication, data analysis, lead generation, and market research are among the most common examples. The second layer is the agent layer, selecting or building AI systems capable of executing those tasks autonomously with minimal human intervention. By 2026, the tools available for this are dramatically more capable than anything that existed just a few years prior. The third layer is the monetization layer, connecting your autonomous systems to revenue streams. This could mean selling the outputs directly, licensing the system itself, or using the system to scale a service business beyond what human labor alone could achieve. The people generating serious wealth are operating across all 3 layers simultaneously, creating what amounts to a self-reinforcing economic engine. Here is where the mathematics become genuinely exciting. In traditional employment, your earning capacity grows linearly at best. You get raises, promotions, maybe a bonus, but your output is still fundamentally capped by your personal bandwidth. In the AI agent economy, your earning capacity can grow exponentially because each new agent you deploy adds capacity without adding proportional cost. One agent handling content generation, another managing customer inquiries, another analyzing market data. Each one compounds the effectiveness of the others. The total output of the system grows faster than the sum of its parts. This compounding advantage is why early movers in this economy are pulling so far ahead so quickly. They are not just earning more. They are building infrastructure that earns more over time without requiring more of their time. The window for early mover advantage is still open, but it is narrowing. The core question is not whether AI agents will reshape wealth creation. That is already happening. The question is whether you will be someone who deploys these systems or someone who works within systems deployed by others. Start by identifying one high-value task in your current work or business that is repetitive and rule-based. Build or adopt an agent to handle it. Measure the time recovered. Then reinvest that recovered time into building the next layer. That is the entire playbook, executed consistently over months, not years. The AI agent economy rewards those who start now and iterate fast.